There's a new program.
Yeah,
about the fire trucks.
actually
Yeah,
two new programs.
Okay, okay, yeah. I heard
The
about
fire
that.
trucks are one of them.
Right.
And what do I mean by that? Well, we worked with our fire chief, and he actually came up with this idea. I thought it was tremendous. I went to the school district, and we've been working with several of our inner city schools to up to fourth grade, and if they read a certain amount of books per month and do a book report, they can get a ride to school in a fire truck. Which encourages these
Yeah.
kids. These kids love it. They are enjoying it. They read books. They do book reports, and it's getting them to do something they probably normally just wouldn't do, which is
Right.
read a lot more books outside of what's required
Right.
by the teachers at home. The other thing we did this summer was we partnered with Sneaker Villa and the Trexler Trust. We were able to get some grant money from the Trexler Trust. Sneaker Villa donated a number of sneakers. But we traditionally have a summer recreation program, which is about 16 weeks for our kids during the summertime. And we do it at about 24, 25 different parks throughout the city. And I'll just give you an example. In 2007, we had about 500 kids enrolled. This last year, we had 1,000 kids enrolled.
Wow.
It's a free program. They do all kinds of sports activities throughout the day. It's really a great activity and a great program to get them engaged and involved in different things throughout the summer. We involved an educational component this year. We partnered with the Allentown School District and Sneaker Villa and the Trexler Trust and the Allentown Library. And the library actually brought out books to the individual programs, all 25 of these programs.
Okay.
They, again, had to read a certain number of books per week, did a book report, and if they read over 25 books by the end of the summer, they got a free pair of sneakers.
Nice. That's great.
And we
That's
gave
nice.
100 pairs of sneakers.
Oh, okay. That's
So
good.
that was 100 kids who read over 25 books
That's great.
Throughout the summer. And so we're looking for ways that we could partner with the school district and really make an impact.
Wow, and that's definitely going to make an impact. So tell me this, when it comes to the future, because you just explained a whole slew from the things you're doing when it comes to the affecting crime, about the city itself, about yourself. When you look at the future of Allentown, what do you foresee in the next?
Well, I think Allentown is on we have a great city here.
Right.
It is the third largest city, like I said, in the state. It is a third of the entire population of Lehigh County. It's a sixth of the entire population of the region. It is critical. This is a critical city. The health and success of the city will dictate the health of the success of the entire region. If the city is sick, this region is sick. Okay? If we're going to have these Fortune 500 companies, which we have, that surround the city, Air Products, LSI, PPL, Olympus, if they're going to attract quality young folks to work at their environments and their corporations, they need a vibrant urban core. Easton, I'm not to diminish my partners to the east. I mean, Easton is a great city, but it's a small city. It's only about 30,000 in population. Bethlehem, very quaint Moravian town that they built up, and they've done some great things there. But the real urban core is Allentown.
Right. Right about that.
And Allentown, I think, has a very vibrant and eclectic, diverse group of folks that live here. And if we can rebuild this core, if we can strengthen it, we will drive the economy of this region for many, many more years to come. And so I think that Allentown's success is imminent because we have so much potential. We were and have always been for decades. In fact, going back to the very founding of this valley, this is the place that drove commerce and activity for this region. This was the place that drove jobs. And Allentown is still the epicenter. We still have many, many more people that work here than any other place. We still have 15,000 people that work in our downtown on a daily basis. We're still the hub of commerce and activity for the entire region. And our success, I think, is critical for the growth of this area. So Allentown, we've had our challenges in the past. We used to be the retail hub. Of course, when the malls were built, kind of sucked everything out, like a lot of urban centers across America. We've been struggling for years to rebuild, but we're making steps towards that.
Right.
Almost every major building now that was a major department store that's had vacant for years has been redeveloped, whether it's Hess has a new $80 million office building on it.
Right.
You know, across the street there was derelict buildings. Butz moved 150 employees, built this $16 million structure. Down the block was Van Skyver's, which is a big furniture store, sat vacant for years. We got PennDOT to move 350 engineers there, put $6 million into that building. On 10th and Hamilton, you go further down where there was Lay's department store, which, you know, again, when they closed, sat vacant. The county now put, I think it was $30, $40 million in that building, and has redeveloped that, the courthouse, and now has 1,000 employees down there. Zollinger's, which was another department store, is where the Sovereign building is now.
Okay.
And so all these major buildings have been redeveloped. And now we're working on some of the smaller ones too, and trying to bring some of that business back. And a lot of it's going to be driven by smaller businesses, and what makes the city great is just the diversity and the character of the people that live here. In fact, there's a great quote by Walt Whitman. It says, "The greatness of a city, what makes a city great is the fact that it has the greatest men and women." And we have the greatest men and women here, and that's why Allentown is going to grow and thrive and succeed going into the future.
Well, we appreciate it, Mayor Ed Pawlowski. We appreciate you coming in today.
Thanks.
Hey, Mrs. Alfonso Todd with the GSS, the Grown, Sexy, and Sober, and 5 Minutes of Flavor. Wishing you all a good health and good life. We'll see you next month. Thank you.